When I was a leader in a high-performance team, the introduction of employee performance agreements was one of the most effective processes we used to improve team and business performance. Now, just so you're clear, the employee performance agreement program that I explained below is different from a performance contract, which is generally a legal contract you agree to at the start of employment. Done right, the performance agreement can be one of the most empowering, productivity increasing, and morale boosting activities that you perform all year with your team. And of course, the reverse is true. Done wrong, it can end you up in all kinds of hot water. Now, you would have had to have been living under a rock to not know that people's engagement levels have declined post-COVID. And Gallup suggests the top reasons for the decline are attributed to people not having clarity of expectations, not connected to the mission or purpose of the company, not having opportunities to learn and grow, and not having opportunities to do what they do best, and not feeling cared about at work. And all of these elements are taken care of when you skillfully implement the process I'm about to outline in this training. And look, just so you're clear, the context in which we're using a performance agreement is that it is an agreement between the team member and their leader about how they're going to contribute to the business over and above business as usual work during a particular time period. It can be a real mistake for the unwary to just focus on contribution to business performance. What makes this performance agreement process different from most others is that we're including the social element in terms of commitment to team performance, along with the personal growth element of commitment to self-improvement. Therefore, view employee performance agreements as a goal-setting process on those three levels: contribution to business performance improvement, commitment to team improvement, and commitment to self-improvement. Now, I mentioned a moment ago that the performance agreement should run for a particular time period. That period of time is normally no less than a quarter and generally no more than a year. The frequency of setting employee performance agreements depends somewhat on the complexity of the work performed by the team, the speed of change in your business, the number of team members you've got reporting to you, and the degree to which your company monitors and expects performance results to be delivered. And to really give the process a super boost, use the 4Bs of High Performance Leadership Framework as a guide to your thinking as you develop the employee performance agreements. Now, the 4Bs are believing, belonging, behaving, and bottom line. And if you aren't aware of the 4Bs framework, then access our free training, Tools to Improve Employee Performance, to discover how this powerful framework will transform your team's performance. In most companies, performance agreements tend to be bottom line focused, but done right, you will also build the all-important believing and belonging and remind people of the behaviours that will make them heroes and the behaviours that will get them in hot water. Now, before we get into the meat of the training, let's take a quick look at the benefits of employee performance agreement. And here's a hint. Some of these you might be able to use to justify to your senior leadership team, if they aren't on board, as to why you might want to introduce performance agreements. So, performance agreements have benefits for both the company and for the team member. So for the company, it can help increase productivity and effectiveness, which is our bottom line. It can ensure that workloads are spread evenly across the team and all people are contributing. So that's behaving and bottom line. We can ensure that our company goals are being met, again, bottom line. We can help team members to see that what they do matters and their input and their efforts contribute to the success of the team, which builds believing. And because we include commitment to team and self-improvement, performance agreements can be a really great tool to build strong community within and increase commitment to the workplace, which is building, believing, and behaving. Now, for the team member, it can provide motivation to perform well by helping them see how their input matters, which is believing and behaving. Offer them the opportunity for the team member to learn new skills and build new capabilities, which can open up new career opportunities and interests, which for the employee is their bottom line. It can make more work more enjoyable as people continue building the skills and the behaviours within their team, which is belonging, and enable them to use their strengths and work on projects that interest them, which is building, believing, behaving, and bottom line. So loads of benefits. In the next video, we're going to have a look at the principles that you can use to guide how you set these performance agreements up. So I'll see you in the next one.